What a harvest. What do you think we can do with all of these? Beautiful golden dandelions. Well, rather than waste them, let's make some dandelion wine. Well, Mark here from America's Handyman's channel. Last couple of days I've been making some dandelion wine. First time I've ever done this. Got plenty of dandelions. Nice harvest in the backyard here. And having never done it, looked it up in different ways of doing it. Different recipes, I should say. When I first came out, basically what it is you want the petals. You don't want any of the stem. And most recipes say no green stuff. Although some say you can leave some of the sepal in. The sepal is it's like the little green petals underneath the flower. So I first started the process. Came out here with my scissors, and I would get the dandelion and bring the petals up, and I just cut it right about there, leaving the bitter stem behind. I have some sepals left on it, and I'd put that in my bucket. The better way, though, I found, rather than do that, after some trial and error, I had picked a bunch of these, just cut them off like that, took them in the house, and rather than cut that, I had about half of them cut like I just showed you, and I thought, well, I better get more petals than sepals in there. So experimenting a little bit. One way they say, well, you start pulling these out like this. As you can see, that is not the handiest way to do it. And once you get going, it's okay. But if you take a knife, I used the kitchen knife, it was in the kitchen, and if your blade is not too sharp, you can just use your blade. You grab found out the easiest way is you grab the flower right here at the base of the flower, not on the stem, but straight at the base of the flower, where the sepals go in by the stem, or receptacle, I think they call it. And you can kind of feel it give a little bit, and then just take your knife. Look how easy that comes out now. If your knife was a little too sharp, I mean, kitchen knives I keep pretty sharp. You just use a small paring knife. Be careful you don't cut yourself. Just turn it over, and as long as you got a nice square edge on that side, that works just fine. As far as rinsing them goes, I think if you live in a clean area and there's not any dust in the air, some recipes don't rinse them at all, and some say rinse them. So it's up to you, I guess. I did rinse them, and I found out that if you do this first, get your petals, and then rinse them in some water, and just do small batches at a time, let them drain out, and that works pretty good. I did try taking the whole flower like this before I did anything with it. I had a bucket of them, rinsed them all, and this gets pretty sloppy and makes it hard to do this. So I would recommend doing, if you're going to, either way, do this first. I was going to make a double batch called for 1 gallon of wine. I needed 2 quarts of these petals. Now that sounds like an awful lot, but it didn't go too bad. And once you get the hang of this, you can go pretty quick. But anyway, don't rinse them as a whole flower. And like I say, if you live in a clean area and you don't have a problem with worrying about things in the air, just do them dry and make your wine that way. So there you have it. This seems to be the best way to do it. You get a lot of petals really fast.